Hello there, Internet. How's it going? Welcome back to the show. Thanks for clicking on this one. My name's Pat Dan, and today we're here with a good friend of mine, friend of the show, also the biggest fan of the show. We're here with King Froggy first. King Froggy, say hello to the audience, all the fans at home.
Hello to the audience, all the fans at home.
King Froggy, tell them what we're going to be drawing today. What is this thing they're looking at?
Um, we're looking at this dog. I'm pretty sure it's a pit bull, right?
Is that what it is? I don't know anything about dog breeds. Do you know about dog breeds or not?
No.
So how do you know it's a pit bull then? Because clearly you know
Because
something.
I've seen one.
So you've seen a pit bull. Do you own a pit bull, or is this just a pit bull that you've encountered
No,
in
I
the
don't.
wild?
I don't. I don't. Yeah, it was like it was.
Hello? Are we losing you here? Are you geeking out over there, or what's going on? I need your full
It was like
attention. The audience requires your full attention. Is what you don't understand about this content making process, King.
it's like out in the woods.
Out in the woods? You were out in the woods and you
Yeah,
saw a pit bull.
yeah. It
Aren't
was like
pit bulls
bear.
like domesticated creatures? Like they don't exist
No,
in the wild.
no, you didn't know that. They literally live in like forest. They're kind of like wolves here in Canada.
You're literally lying to me right now.
And no,
You're
I'm being serious. Like we have like wolves, coyotes, and pit bulls, and
pit bull,
deer, and and they're like the main deer hunters.
but we're not. Are pit bulls not dogs that were bred to be pets?
Yeah, but like we had like an epidemic where a lot were released into the wild, and you know how like goldfish are like they're kind of like an invasive species. Like they just started breeding.
Really? This is truthful.
Yeah.
This is not a fib.
No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Okay. Well, that's kind of awesome. I'd like to hear that. Would you? Okay. So for those of you audience members out there in the know, aka just you, who's gonna watch this video, uh, Zach did recently do a stream that I talked about in the last video where he played the game Bots, a famed, fun platformer that I think is gonna take the world by storm. And we're kind of talking about it before we started recording, but I wanted to hear your deeper thoughts on it. I genuinely think that bots could be like the next big thing. Like I think it has the capability to progress into the next only up. Do you think that bots can do that, or do you think that it's not good enough?
I think it could be like a CIA, FBI torture method. It is. I don't know if I would consider it good.
Okay, so you're not a big fan of bots, is what I'm
No,
hearing.
no,
Do
no,
you?
no shame to like Kurt or anything, but
Okay, well, King is like a professional game reviewer. For those of you who haven't seen his channel, he basically goes on Steam and finds the cheapest game he can encounter and then plays it and makes a video talking about how bad it is. Can you kind of explain to me what is the criteria by which you judge a game? Like, how do you know if a game's good or bad?
well, like I feel like I have a pretty good sense of like what I'm gonna like. So I don't think I've ever played a game I really don't like, except for like, okay, I'm gonna send a photo of it if you want to pull it up. Um, there's this game, so there's this book series that I read when I was younger called Beast Quest. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
So it was this really long book series for kids where these people would go out and they would hunt these like dragons or something, and they'd be like the magical kraken, and it would be like a big boss monster. And basically on my Nintendo Switch, this was like probably like 7 years ago. I don't. This was like before COVID probably. Actually no, it was after COVID. Yeah, it was during COVID. Um, I had a bunch of credits to spend that would like give you free games, right? And there's a Beast Quest game, so I'm like, damn, this is rad. And there was just promotional like material, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And it was genuinely, I played like 15 minutes of it. It was $1, and I considered it wasted money. It was genuinely horrible. It was bad.
And you said this game's called Beast Quest?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what exactly kind of game is it? Like, do you have like a genre that you can explain, or?
I don't even know how to describe it. It was like it was something, man.
And where did you find this game?
On the Nintendo Switch eShop.
Okay. So this is the image that you sent me. This is of the game.
Wait, I have a better image. I have a better image.
Why'd you send me three images? Okay, I don't understand what I'm looking at here. You're kind of freaking me out over here.
And it's like uncanny. It's like really uncanny.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Do you still
But
play on the Switch or no?
um, I don't even know where it is right now.
Do you think it's safe to say, like as a professional game reviewer, you have your finger on the pulse of society and in terms of games? Do you think it's safe to say that the Nintendo Switch as like a not just a console but as a family of consoles is dead in the water at this point?
I haven't touched my Nintendo Switch in like 2 years. But I use my 3DS every day. So, like, I feel like the Nintendo Switch is dead for me personally, but some of the other stuff lives on in my heart.
That's fire. I like that. I mean, I am personally a big DS supporter. Like the entire DS suite was just banger after banger, and Nintendo really hit their stride. I feel like I don't know if you remember the period between the release of the Wii U and the release of the Nintendo Switch. There was a long stretch where I felt the general sentiment on Nintendo as a company is that they were done for. Like we were witnessing their final moments. And as soon as the Switch came out, there was an intense turnaround where everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, the Switch is the best thing ever. They revived gaming." And I feel like we might now potentially be in a similar spot where if they're not able to produce some kind of innovation, perhaps we'll see them fall off. Would you say that's an accurate assessment?
Yeah, I feel like if they don't lock in now, they're definitely gonna like die out because I feel like news spiked when the Switch 2 got announced, and then it came out and it wasn't good and all the games are like $100. So like it just no one likes it. No one likes it at all.
So if you were on the team, like if you were the head of Nintendo, what would your first move be as a new president in office?
I would cut down game costs. Okay, so like they were like the affordable company, right? Like they were like the family company. Stuff wasn't as expensive as like Xbox or PlayStation. They're like probably even more expensive now, I would say. Like it's insane for like the new Mario Kart to be like it's $80 American, right? $80 is like normal here in Canada. It's like $100 here.
Okay, okay. I didn't even honestly, I did not think that the rise in prices for the Nintendo games was reflective on Nintendo specifically as a company. I kind of saw that as a reflection of where the games industry as a whole was going. And to me, I think that is furthered by like the pre-order release of GTA 6 right
I
now.
was about to say that. Yeah.
Like games are just getting more and more expensive each day. And I think Nintendo is just following the trend that they see in the market. Like I don't think it's specifically a Nintendo problem. I feel that if anything were to change, it would have to be something radical. And I would imagine someone new would have to come on the scene and do something very different, which I don't know if it's ever going to happen, to be honest with you.
Like the thing I find crazy. So in Canadian, GTA 6 Standard Edition is $110 and the deluxe edition is $140. Like that's obscene to me.
$140 for a
Canadian.
single game. So here's the thing. If GTA 6 is genuinely a groundbreaking game and it comes out and changes everything we thought about gaming and it innovates on the scene, I will be like, okay, you know what? They were charging for what they knew they had, right? Like I'll be pleased. But I think the
Mhm.
more likely outcome is that GTA 6 comes out and Rockstar Games publishes the most bog standard GTA game that we've ever seen. And it's basically just GTA 5 with a reskin and a new adventure mode. Like you get new characters and a new story and whatnot. But it's the same thing we've seen before. I am imagining that the release of GTA 6 will probably disappoint most people, if I have to
Yeah, I think
guess.
it's gonna be a dark time. Dark, dark time.
Well, I do you think like on my in my personal opinion, I don't think there's really anything that could be released with the hype that GTA 6 has amassed. that
Yeah.
could please the public? Do you think that there is a game that could come out that could please people, or no?
I don't think anything like in the world is gonna live up to people's standards right now, and I feel like it's gonna be a complete flop on release. Like it's gonna come out, and I don't think it's gonna be a bad game, but I just think people's standards are gonna be so high that they're gonna be like, "Yo, this is ass. Like, why'd you put this out and hype it up so much?"
So I've personally never played GTA 5. Have you played GTA 5 or no?
No.
Okay. I think the vast majority of people who are excited about GTA 6 are the people who are trying to get the feeling that they got when they played GTA 5 back. And that feeling, I think, is more so indicative of the age at which they played it than the game itself. Because I think a lot of people are under the false impression that they're going to feel 15 again when this game comes out because it's just going to be so good that it brings them right back. And I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna live up to like that. Nostalgia games. What do you guys feel about Backyard Baseball?
I love backyard baseball. I've never played it myself, but I love backyard baseball. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it, you know?
So I was playing Backyard Baseball 97 a few days ago, and it was pretty good. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. My guy hit. Okay, so he hit like horrible ball, right? He gets to first base. He starts running. He ran all four bases with like a grounder, and no one got him out. And I was like screaming. It was awesome.
Wow. That sounds pretty dang awesome. And I think our audience is very hyped up right now to hear that. I think you just made the show. Really, really and truly, the show would be nothing without King Can't Draw. I gotta tell you, folks. Also, do you feel insulted by the fact that I refer to you by the nomenclature King Can't Draw rather than King Froggy First?
I don't know. I don't know why you picked that one up.
Honestly, I have no idea. But for some reason, when I think of you in my head, I think of King Can't Draw. I don't think of King Froggy First.
Well, that's like the account I used when I started like really watching.
Okay, that's probably why then. That's probably why. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly I honestly think there are like my personal game experience is very limited. Like I have not played that many games in my life. So there's it doesn't take very much to impress me. So I personally am just kind of I'm probably not going to play GTA 6 to be honest with you, but
Mhm.
I'm probably looking forward to seeing a resurgence of the GTA boom and how that will affect content creation, I think. But I don't know. Do you personally have a favorite game of all time?
I would probably say my favorite game of all time is it's split. It's split between two games, okay?
Okay. Two games. I'm ready for them. Hit me.
Okay, first game, it's Ultra Kill, right?
Ultra Kill. We all know Ultra Kill. Yeah, I
I have
figured you were gonna say that.
197.4 hours in it.
Right.
And then my number one game, actually, yeah, Ultra Kill is probably my second favorite. My number one game of all time, like ever, is Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS.
Are you serious right now? So would you consider yourself a casual gamer?
I have like 600 hours in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Right, but that I think most people would consider Animal Crossing a casual game as opposed to like a competitive game. Would you say you're a
Yeah,
casual
I wouldn't
gamer?
consider it competitive. I don't think I've played it like many online multiplayer, like MMO, Team v Team. You know
Have
what
you
I
ever
mean?
played Valorant?
Yes, in it. Okay, wait. I actually have a good story to go with that.
Okay, let me know. Hit me with it.
Um, okay, so you know Brayden.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so me and Brayden, it was like 11 o'clock on a school night, and I'm on Valorant. And we had lost like 10 matches in a row, right? And we joined this lobby, and he goes, "Yeah, we're kind of on a losing streak, so like we aren't, we're kind of in the wrong headspace." Our teammate starts going, "Yo, you're an idiot. You suck at this game." All this stuff, right? I'm like basically done. We're in the final round. We're losing miserably. Everyone has a kill, but the guy who's dogging on us. And like we're losing. I die, and I lost it, and I was like screaming. It's like 11 o'clock. My dad came downstairs and like burst into the room, and it was like, oh, that's probably the most angry I've ever been, like
Really?
ever.
In your
Yeah,
like
it
in
was
your
like,
entire life, that is the most angry you've ever been.
yeah, it was bad. Like I like yelled.
Like you were in full gamer rage.
Yeah, that's the only time I've really raged at a game.
Really, I don't think that I have really experienced gamer rage to its full. Actually, no, that's not true. I have. I'll tell you when I have experienced gamer rage. I have been on a 1 year playthrough of the game Bloodborne, for PS4. I've been playing it for
Yep.
1 year on and off, and every single time I play that game, I get the maddest I've ever gotten. Like I hit new highs each time. And yet I come back to it a month later and start playing again. And I have
That makes
not
sense.
beat the game yet, but I think it will happen one day. Maybe like 2 years in the future.
Maybe.
Have you ever played a Souls game?
No, but my English teacher this year loves Elden Ring.
Oh, really? And do
He's
they
beaten it like 4 times.
okay. Does he try to talk to you about it like during class at all, knowing that you're a gamer?
He was the most interesting teacher I've ever had, I'm not gonna lie. It was really weird.
Oh, really? How like weird how?
The whole class was weird. This is the weirdest class I've ever taken. I'm not like that English class was like a specimen.
A specimen and
Is a specimen of a class. I mean,
in your experience, like throughout your schooling, do you think that your enjoyment of a class is mostly based on the teacher, the content, or your peers? Which one do you think is the most important for you?
okay, I feel like number one is the teacher because I feel like the teacher can redeem a very bad class. And then I would probably say peers and then content.
What that to me says about you is that you are like a studious individual. Like you come off as a nerd to me based on that answer.
Really.
Yeah, I would think the vast majority of people, especially like younger people, would say that their peers are the only thing that they care about in class.
No, because like I'm trying to think of a class. Like I feel like the teacher matters the most. My math classes. It wasn't that bad, but I sat by like a few of my really good friends. Teacher like brought it down tenfold for me.
So if you are failing a class, does that make you like feel worse while you're in the like? Does that significantly impact your experience, or do you not care about your grades?
Well, I can't really speak on that because I've never failed a class.
Oh, so you are studious, is what I'm hearing.
The
Most
lowest
studious
grade I've
man.
gotten is well, the lowest grade I've gotten in high school is 85%.
85%, and that's are Canadian
As
grades
actually no,
different?
no, 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 no. Not 85. It was 80%, 80%.
Are
And I
Canadian
was in
grades
first
different than
class.
American grades, or is that still a B?
That's a B. Yeah.
Okay. Because I've heard that it's harder to fail Canadian classes. Is that true? Like the grading system is different, so it's
Um, you pass if you get above 50.
okay. So it's the same. That's the same as actually. Well, I guess it depends. I think in high school you pass if it's above 50. I think I'm not entirely
Yeah, you
sure.
can't fail in grade school. They just pass you no matter what grade you get.
That's fire. Well, I don't think I had grades until middle school. Like I didn't get graded.
We don't have middle school.
So what do you have?
We just like you have JK and SK, so junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten, and then you have grade 1 for 8, all at the same school.
Oh, so you don't switch schools at all until
No, until
okay.
high school.
That's kind of awesome. So do you feel like that it made it easier for you to make friends, or was that like a difficulty?
No, no,
So you
because like
go ahead.
okay, wait, what?
Go
No,
ahead.
you go first.
I was
You
just
go
going to
first.
ask, so you didn't feel like having the same people around you made it easier to connect with them over time?
Well, okay, so I had the same friend group like up until high school, right? Like the same I had a large friend group like in kindergarten and then it like slowly filtered out, but like people never really came in. And then I kind of hit high school and every single one of them went to different schools except for like two. And it kind of like threw me off the deep end, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Like that was like, would you say that was your low of life?
I feel like friendships and stuff.
I think for me personally, I think that branching out is a very important part of growing up though. Like it is good to find new friends at some point. Do you do
Yeah,
you, do you think that was true for you? Like developmentally, do you think that was a net positive?
I would say I've never made a friend like as close as I did in like grade school. Um, Basically the only people I hang out with outside of school are those original friends from grade school. So,
That's fire. I like that. Well, I think a lot of people struggle to keep friends. Like I definitely think that most people are not still friends with the same people that they were friends with like 5 years ago. Like I feel like it's a typically a cycling wheel of people that flow in and out. So I think especially to me it seems like the fact that you were at the same school for a long time with the same people kind of enabled you to stick with the same group. And
yeah.
I wonder like if we did a study, like you and I right now went out on the street, started surveying people, would we notice that that was like a positive impact on the trajectory of their career later in life or like a negative one? Like I that would be interesting to know.
One thing I find interesting is so like I would say I have friends in school right now that I don't really talk to outside of school, right? And like half of that group is just comprised by people I knew in grade school that I didn't talk to,
Mm,
but I knew.
right. So you like had seen their face before and you'd passed each other in the halls, but like you'd never engaged
No, we
one on
only
one.
had basically each grade there was two classes. So you would I've been in a class with every single one of them.
Oh, okay. So you're split up into two groups and then you just go into like different classes as those two separate groups.
Yeah, there were two groups and it was like English classes and then there was one French class.
Okay. And did you learn any French or no?
Um like a bit. That French is probably my least favorite class I've ever taken.
What can you say in French?
Uh, Comment ça va?
That's pretty good. Let me think. Let me think. What is the response to that? I took like one semester of French. Um, how do you how do you respond to that? Do you say I have no idea. I could not respond to that question. So
You
you
don't know.
trumped me. I don't. I have no idea.
That's like, how are you doing?
Well, I know what it means, but I don't know how to respond. I don't know what the answer would
It's
be.
like, wait, here, let's see. I know ça va bien, which is like I'm doing good.
Right.
Comme si, comme ça. That's what we said in like grade school. We
Oh,
don't really use
okay.
that. That's like I'm okay.
I remember that one. That one is what one thing that I can recall.
I think it was like ça va ma or something for like angry
Oh, okay.
or like bad, but I'm not sure.
Would you say you're feeling anger right now?
No,
How does this illustration make you feel? What emotions is this evoking for you?
it's like oddly like scary.
You're scared? Why? Do you think it's the eyes?
Yeah, it's like staring into my soul.
Do you think that like my drawings in the MS Paint videos have objectively improved over the course of my career?
I'm just gonna give you two examples. One from a newer video, one from an older video, and it's gonna prove to you that you've definitely improved.
Okay.
Okay, what? Continue, like discuss something as I find this.
Well, I was kind of I don't know. I was kind of under the impression that most people would not be able to notice a change in my not only my artistic abilities, but my speaking abilities and my presentation abilities in these videos. I kind of figured the average viewer would not even realize that I was changing at all unless they were directly told to notice it, you know?
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting.
I also feel like you've refined the um the like setup itself, like how the videos look.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
mean,
got your two examples, new versus old.
okay, go for it. Have you sent them?
Yeah.
Hang on. I get really locked into these, and like it's actually really fun. I really enjoy doing these MS Paint things here. Okay. Well, these two are like two distinctly different approaches. Like I find that I think what you are noticing in my change in artistic skill, what you were saying as like, oh, you've gotten objectively better, is just me taking different approaches to the way that I'm doing these portraits. Because at
I
first,
feel like you've gotten more realistic.
yeah. At first, I was kind of not super worried about photorealism, and I wasn't really that focused on shading at all. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna make a drawing to be looked at in the background, and whether it looks good or bad, I don't really care. But my approach has shifted to be more of like, I'm going to do this kind of mindlessly, but I am also going to be mindful of what I'm doing at the same time, if that makes sense. Like I've decided that I don't have to sacrifice artistic realism for commentary. Like I realize those two things can coexist, which is kind of a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're ever going to play bots?
Probably not. I think I would rather like cut my own foot off and eat it than play that game ever.
What if
But
okay,
hey, there's always a chance.
is there any amount of money that you would be given that would make you play bots?
$100.
Sorry, say that again?
Wait, no. Anything above 50.
Anything above $50 and you play bots?
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good deal. I might have to take you up on that offer. I might just have to. I mean, honestly, I would play bots for free, and I probably will make a video on bots. So, you guys got to stay on the lookout for that one. Would you say that you have enjoyed our conversation, King?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm glad. If any of you have enjoyed our conversation as well, please feel free to drop a like and share any thoughts you may have in the comments down below. In any case, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so very much for your time. I've been Pat Dan. You've been great. Until next time, kick rocks, pal. Bye-bye.